No, we didn't. But now that it's ready to go, we're going to go ahead and put the radiator in. And, well, I tried to find the correct insulator bushings for the top and the bottom, and nobody has them. I can't get them today. Unless, well, one place had two of them and could get the other two later, but they wanted like $60 for it. So I wasn't doing that. So I ordered them. They'll be here Wednesday. Now, I'm just going to put the old rubber hose I cut back in for now, just to keep it from laying on the metal. And it's a quick, swap when I get them in Wednesday. But just so we can keep moving forward, that's what we're going to do. So, I'm not sure. Just gently lay her down in here. I mean, that's a perfect fit, guys. I'll just set these underneath it for now, just to, like I said, just to keep it, from bottoming out on the metal. We're not driving it or anything. I just don't want it sitting in the metal down there right now. Probably ought to move that off of where the rad hose goes. I can't believe they didn't have these things in stock anywhere. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes with every damn thing. In these old cars now, nobody keeps anything in stock. That's pretty good looking, huh? Just throw these goobers over the top. Like I said, we just want to keep the things from not doing the things, That's going to fit perfectly, huh? Alright, I cleaned up I had one from a Chevelle that wasn't as bent up as mine, so I just cleaned it up. We'll stick it in here for now. Well, probably permanently, to be honest with you, because it was in way better shape than mine. Not too bad, huh? She looks pretty good. Well, that's what she's gonna look like. We still got a flush here and there, and I guess I'm gonna buy 2 new hoses because those are kind of old and, well, they've been cut off so the other one fits. So we'll pull those and flush the motor, and then we gotta wire them up. And I think what I'm gonna do with the fans is I'm gonna wire one fan to the thermal relay and use my old relay setup and wire the other fan to the key switch. So one fan comes on when you turn on the key, and the other fan will come on with temperature in the block. That way we're not running 2 fans all the time. But it fits perfectly. As far as fitment, you couldn't ask for anything any better. I just wish I had the right bushings that I should have had before I decided to do all this, but I figured you could get them, you could get them from the parts store. But I was wrong. But what do you guys think? I mean, AlloyWorks has got a nice unit here, don't they? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got it in. We got our new hoses hooked up. Lines ran. I went ahead and wired the fans up. And I used my old relay and the new relay kit. Right here, old relay, new relay. And that way I can run one fan off the key switch all the time. And the second fan I'm going to run to the temp sensor that's up here on the intake. And I'm sure you Eagle Eye fellers know that that's not the same intake we started with. We had an issue with the heater core. The intake cracked right here pulling this plug out for the heater core. So I had to swap intakes. And I can't show you all that in this video, so I'll show you it in the next one. But these fans, they're jamming right now. Right now, this relay is hooked to the ground, so they both come on with the key. And they are moving some air, let me tell you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to clip I'm going to clip this wire here that's going from the relay to the ground, and I'm going to run this down through my wiring loom and over to the temp sensor. And so that one fan will come on when the temp hits the right temp, the other one will come on with the key. So here's our, I mean, it's kind of zip tied, but that's how we do things. The only thing I didn't like about the kit is, well, it only came with one relay, so you could either run both fans constant or both fans off the temp switch. And well, I don't want them on the same one. That's the only thing that I wanted to do different. One fan for each relay. That way, if one relay goes bad or you lose something, you're not losing both fans. And there's no sense for them to both come on with the key, you know? So that's how we got her set up. And now I'll clip this and run that line up there, and then we're going to zip tie these in and, you know, wrap up this project. Alright, let's get this temp sensor plugged in. Try to hide this wiring. This is the boring part of the whole thing. It's tedious. There's nothing cool, you know, to show. But I will say this about these radiators. I'm thoroughly happy with the product, for sure. I think it's everything that I was hoping it was going to be. And for, you know, the price that I was hoping it was going to be. Very affordable. And if you've got a factory radiator and you're running, you know, the clutch fan setup and you're ready to swap that out, well, you're going to gain 20% more cooling or so using the aluminum. And you might even gain, you know, a little bit of HPs losing that clutch fan. Because, well, the clutch fan's putting drag on the motor that won't be there with the electrico-digital fans. And that, it looks good too, you know. This is the not so fun part of this whole ordeal. Trying to hide all your shady wiring. And now we should have temperature senses. There, running down, relay hooked up. So we should have one fan. You pick the on. One fan should come on now. Yep. And then the other one should come on when you got ground. There we go. Alright. So when it comes up to temp, the switch here will go to ground and cause the other fan to come on. Everything's working like it should. Gotta zip tie these up, but I have those mounts coming, so I don't want to zip tie this and then have to take it off. So let's just wait till those come on and we'll zip tie that up. But I mean, we're done. Now I'm going to address this real quick also. This radiator has provisions for the automatic transmission, right? And right now my cooler is up in front right here, and I'm gonna leave that, but I gotta buy 2 nipples to run into those 2 points right here, and then I'm gonna jumper one hose in and one hose back out, and we're gonna utilize the radiator and the small cooler up front. But I just don't have those, you know, nipples right now. I'll get them from the parts store, and I'll probably show you that in the next video when I show you what happened with the intake. I'm just not allowed to show it to you right now. You know, contractual obligations. So, I mean, it's in. And it, you know, I gotta say, it's looking pretty fancy. Well guys, that was the AlloyWorks radiator dual fan setup installed. It took me about 2 hours of actual work time. If I had all my ducks in a row, maybe it would have been a little faster. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9. Quality built, come with all the stuff you need. Fan was already mounted to the radiator. And it's affordable. So we'll put a link in the description to AlloyWorksPlus.com. And while you're there buying your things, if you use code BYC at checkout, maybe we can save you a couple more dollars. Also, check out their YouTube channel at AlloyWorks channel. Also, a link in the description. And you can find them on the face space. And don't forget to like and subscribe to us so you can see all the other things that we do. I'd like to give a special thanks to AlloyWorks for sending us this radiator to try out. And I think the old girl's going to be happier and cooler. I mean, that old radiator was, you know, subpar. So, appreciate you watching. We couldn't do it without you guys. I mean, you guys make all this happen, really. And we'll see you next time. I'm going to get some lunch.